do you want?
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? What's going on at the church?
It's a party, isn't it?
Is next door gone?
What do you want to know for?
Because I'm collecting, aren't I? Or I'm trying to. Do you know when they'll be back?
Who?
The residents of number 10.
Don't ask me.
Oh, God, you're all the same. You get a posh house and then you forget to pay what's owed. Come on, £3.
Yeah, what?
The windows are done in the savvy.
It's Sally's house. Ask him for the money, Sinbad.
Oh, come on, you're joking, aren't you? I'm skint.
It's no joke.
Oh, God, I don't know why I bother sometimes.
You do, I.
Look, there's plenty of wine. Or you prefer a can of lager?
Can do me, thanks, Michael.
Just help yourself. Sue?
No, nothing for
Are
me.
you sure? There's lots of soft drinks and things.
No, I'll be fine.
I hope you don't mind us bringing him.
Well, of course not. It's a pity Hattie and Jess are at Dad's tonight. You would have had two minders. Do you want to put Daniel in Jess's room?
Oh, great, thanks, yeah.
Michael, the lanterns have gone out. Could you... Oh, Daniel, you bought him.
There you go.
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
Would you excuse me? I just need to get some fresh air.
Look at that.
She all right?
Yeah, I think she's just a bit tired, that's all. Look, I'll take Danny upstairs, thanks.
All right.
Lanterns.
Right, either way.
I had a chance to work in the States. Late 50s it'd be. A colleague of mine, Tony Saunders, set up out there. Did very well. Who knows how things might have turned out, eh?
Why did we come here?
Think of anything better to do on a Monday night?
Yeah, lots. I've forgotten how boring England can be. And some of the people.
Still, the wine's good.
Well, it ought to be. You supplied it, dear.
Of course.
Oh, that's the doorbell. Would you mind answering it? Might be somebody I can talk to.
Oh, so this is where you're hiding, is it?
Sorry?
Is Michael in?
Oh, he's in the kitchen.
All right. Good to it.
Good God, they haven't invited him.
Hello, Paul.
I was talking about Boston.
Is Caroline in?
I don't think so. City's been totally transformed, a complete urban reorganization program.
I know who that is. That's that awful window cleaner, isn't it? What's his name? Rambo or something?
Sinbad. Definitely a great mate of Dad's.
Isn't he the one that wrecked the bathroom suite?
He's the one.
What are you doing here? Did you invite him?
No, but...
You've been enough trouble to me, lady.
Hey, I only came for me Windsor money, £3.
Back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, when you've done a boat to America.
I'll get you your window money.
Mind you, seeing as you're going, I'll give you a free week.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you have some food and get a drink?
Cheers.
He's trouble. You know he is.
Oh, come on, we do kind of owe him. Anyway, look on the bright side, we'll probably never see him again.
It's a good time in America, eh?
I don't know why you like this. We can't just sit out here and ignore everyone. Don't you think we should go inside? Try not to let it get you down like this. Do you want to go somewhere else?
No.
Well, why have you got a cob on then?
Oh, come off it, Barry. You're the one that's in the mood. You have been ever since the other night.
Well, there was a reason for that, wasn't there?
Well, I phoned you, didn't I? Oh, come on, let's go in.
Hi, glad you come. Come in, get your drink. Oh, look who it is. Very smart.
Window money.
What?
She doesn't live there anymore, soft.
Oh, God. Hey, I couldn't get you before, Mr. Shaker, on there. Window money, please.
Good God. I haven't got it on me.
Well, you never pay up on time, do you?
Well, you'll have to come tomorrow.
Oh, God, so why do you always say that?
Would you mind not collecting your money?
It's the only time I can get it.
Give your friend a drink. Come on.
I'm sorry about that. It's one person a sharp miss.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to ask, how's Louise's arm?
Oh, fine, fine. Right as rain.
Good. Isn't she here? Everyone's invited.
No, unfortunately, she couldn't come.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I must pop off home and make a phone call.
Hi. I'd like to see you. Come in. I'm It's just you and I to keep one of those for ourselves. Oh, that's very kind of you. Hello, Paul.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Hi. Come through. Alison. Hello. Oh, this is lovely. Terence Sue here? Somewhere.
What's going on around here? There's all kinds of cars blocking my front. I can't carry me cases through.
Harry, welcome home.
No signs of that layabout lodger of mine. Said he'd pick me up at the airport, no sign of him there. 37 quid it's cost me to get here. 37.
How was the States, Harry?
Never mind about how's the States. Who's going to carry me cases?
Here, here's your 3 quid. Damn it. Hey, if only there was a party here every week, I'd always get paid, wouldn't I?
Well, you're paid now, aren't you?
Yeah, it's mate. How's the nipper?
He's all right.
He isn't half coming on, isn't he? And he's got your eyes as well, hasn't he? You can't half tell. It's a good thing he hasn't got a gob like his owl fella, isn't it?
Do us a favour, Sim. Where are you going?
A drink.
Look what you've done now.
All right. No need to get sacky with me.
Sue, where's Terry?
Steady here.
Oh, see you. Oh, Sue.
I'm having a drink, all right?
Are you all right?
He says I should come inside, so I've come inside. He says I should have had a drink, so I'm having one.
Well, it's a bit big, that, though, isn't it? She's not used to it. Imagine with his fleet record. She hasn't had a drink since...
I know, yeah, since I got pregnant.
Oh, just take it easy, will you?
You said enjoy yourself.
What's wrong with it?
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Hi. You haven't said hello to me, Tracy.
Sunshine every day. You know, Ralph had his wedding do out in the back garden. Here, look at this. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sunshine. If you go over there, love, you'll be as brown as a berry in no time. And they all have their own swimming pools, you know.
Except we're going to Boston.
It's about 3,000 miles from us.
And a lot colder.
You just wait and see. It's not a bit like it is on town.
Do you want a drink, Harry?
Yeah, mixes a bourbon on the rocks. And call me Al.
How?
Well, Lana's lads used to call me Al. I like that.
I'll get you that drink.
And hey, look at this. There's Lana's house. Look at that swimming pool. And that thing there, that's a jacuzzi. They all have them, you know. Yeah.
Get me another one.
I can't cope with this.
There we are.
Cheers, love. Just been saying I paid a visit to the Grand Canyon. If you get a day off, you must see it. It's just unbelievable.
We must go and check the food.
yeah.
Sorry,
You
Harry.
should see, it's the size of it.
Excuse us. Help yourself some food.
Excuse me, Terry, can you do me a favour?
Not now, eh, Harry?
Will you go and put me cases in the hole, please?
Can't you get someone else to do it?
You're a taxi driver, aren't you? You're doing this every day in the week. Come on, it'll only take a minute.
All right, I'll only be a minute. And take it easy.
I think I'll have something to eat after all.
You're not doing yourself any favours. Can't you see how concerned he is?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, you're not pregnant. That's what it is. Terry told me you were trying. Just give it time, eh?
Couldn't stand that food on the plane. Went down like a brick. Bet your little fella's growing, isn't he?
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Hey, you want to see Lana's grandkids? Jed's got 3. The other lad, Carson Jr., he's got 3 and 1 on the way. Don't harm them, be Ralph, you know. All those kids around him, it makes you feel so young. That's where Ed and I made the mistake, you know, just having the one. And look at the way he turned out, selfish.
How is Ralph, anyway?
Mind you, him and Sally are trying for another one now. Do you know what, love? You and Terry, you want to have another baby. Take it.
All right, what's going on?
All right, don't worry.
Get a clock.
It's all right. It's okay. It's only wine. I'll do it.
What's the matter with her? Doesn't she want another one?
Oh, just shut up, Harry.
No harm done. Well, you never know, do you? I don't want it to stain.
But he was just careful with the windows. I remember that Al fella used to have one leg.
Oh, yeah, Louis. He still sits in the bar all day.
He told me he got cut off by the Germans.
Oh, yeah? No way. He got run over by a tram. We had some good times, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Do you remember how brown you got?
Yeah, I could do with a top up now.
Well, you should go back. People still ask me about you, you know.
Well, I might do.
Do you want a drink?
No, I'm all right at the moment, aren't we?
Do you have to talk to her all night?
Why, what's up?
Nothing, I just don't want to talk about France, that's all.
It was a long time ago, that Trace.
I'm not saying that. I just don't want to be stuck with her all the time.
Barry, are you sure?
Yeah, all right, I'll have another one.
Hiya. I saw you leave.
Yes, I just nipped back to phone your mother.
How is she?
Upset. All she can do is talk about Louise. Blames herself for everything. And Mona and Gerald don't help fussing around with those painters and decorators.
Would it help if I phoned her?
I don't know. No. I think it'd be better if you leave her for the moment. Can't say I feel too good about Louise either. Although I was the one who decided to cut the knot, forget about the fostering. I don't regret that one bit. I wish I could have saved some of the pain. Put my foot down a bit earlier.
Look, Dad, I'm not going to patronize you. I liked Louise. Had my doubts at first, like you, but then I thought there might be a chance. And then Lucy came.
Yes, Lucy.
But when you think about it, Dad, there'll always be something. If Louise wanted to find it, you know, something to make her run away and disrupt the family. And in the end, I'm not sure that Mum could cope with that, are you?
I can't get through to her, Gordon.
It's going to take time, Dad. You know that.
Do you know what she said to me on the phone just now about Louise? She said, we've ruined her life. She'll never be able to trust anyone again.
Whatever happens, Dad, we gave her something. We all encouraged her to be part of this family. We gave her time and care.
Maybe. Look, why don't you go back to the party? I'll stay here. Go on, it'll be all right.
You sure?
Yes. And you might ask Lucy to come round. I think she should phone your mother.
Oh, is that a good idea?
Well, Anna was very kind to her in France. I think Lucy might be able to get through to her, now that Louise is gone.
Okay. I'll just pop upstairs first. See you later.
Have they had a row? Is that it?
No, I don't think so.
I've tried making conversation with her, but I
Hey,
can't.
do you know you're standing on the wet patch?
Oh, sorry. Your job in Boston? Teaching job? You haven't told me that.
It's at Harvard. It is a teaching job primarily, but the money for research is really fantastic.
Hey, if you're going to smoke them, you better use one of these.
And my mate, Ralph, at one time of day, you couldn't get him out of his pit. Now he swimmed in Lana's pool before breakfast.
Hey, you spilling that, Harry?
What?
Look, just mind the carpet, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice welcome.
Well, you didn't tell me how many cases there were, did you?
Is my lodger in yet?
How many of them have you had?
Not enough.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to start getting a few down my neck then, doesn't it? I was never any good at it, you know.
You were fine. Do you speak French?
Me?
Oh, hiya, big brother.
Have you got a minute?
Say so. Excuse me.
Oh, turn two.
Well, so why the summons? I was in a naughty girl again.
I don't suppose you noticed Dad had gone home.
So?
Well, he's phoned Mum. She's upset about Louise. Very upset.
So that's where you disappeared to. Well, you were just bored.
Well, you're obviously not. Chasing Jonathan, I'm surprised you even noticed. Found any more excuses to bump into him yet?
Plenty, thank you. Tend to find plenty more before the night's out.
Yeah, well, before you do, perhaps you could go and phone Mum.
What for?
She's upset about Louise. And Dad thinks you might be able to help.
Oh, does he? Well, he's wrong. I'm here to enjoy myself. That's precisely what I'm going to do.
I don't know what's up with you. She's all right.
Can't you say how embarrassing it is? I don't want to be stuck with some old girlfriend of yours.
There's nothing between us.
I'm not saying that.
What's what you're getting at?
Look, we're not all like you know.
You what?
No.
No, what?
Jealous.
Me?
Yeah, well, how come all the carry on about me going for a pizza with Elaine?
Because you were supposed to be meeting me, that's why. Well, that's rubbish, that. Why should I be bothered about a little divvy like him? He's a blade.
Don't call him that.
Well, what's he to you?
See, you can help yourself, can you? It's pathetic.
So, hi.
is it so much trouble for you to phone Kendall?
You are behaving as if this is all my fault.
Most of this mess is down to you, Lucy. Everything was all right until you showed up.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. You spent every waking minute doing your utmost to make Louise feel unwelcome and inadequate, winding her up.
Listen, don't put the blame on me, Gordon. That girl was lying and stealing long before I showed on the scene.
You just don't understand, do you? You just don't understand what Louise means to Mum, what all this is doing to her.
Listen, Mum got herself involved with that stupid little misfit. She should be glad to be rid of her.
You cause trouble wherever you go. You are trouble. All the arguments when we were at school and when we were kids, all the time it's you. You come home without warning from France, and what do? You cause trouble. You wrecked everything with Louise, you caused her to go shoplifting, and after all that Mum did for you over in France, you can't even be bothered to go next door and give her a ring. You're so damn selfish.
When are you going to stop this?
Stop what?
Sulking, you're acting like me dad.
Look, I just don't want you to see him, that's all.
Why?
Because he's...
Go on, think of another insult for him.
He's not right for you, that's all.
Now you do sound like me dad.
Stop bringing your half brother into it, will you?
You're too possessive, Barry.
Look, I just don't want you to see him, OK?
So you are jealous of him?
Are you trying to make me jealous?
Crying out loud.
Well, where you going now?
I'm going to the toilet. Or do you want to come and guard the door?
Why don't you leave it alone, eh?
You want me to enjoy myself? Just leave me.
Well, getting pissed isn't going to do you any good, is it?
You said that I'd enjoy myself if I came. Would you just leave me alone?
Why don't you give him a break, eh? He does his best to look after you and that kid, and all you do is give him a hard time.
Tracy, yeah, she's here. Is it all right if I come in?
Liam.
Oh, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks. How did you know I'd be here?
A friend at the salon told me.
Nicky.
I know what it is. It's mine, so what's it doing here?
I thought they were yours, Michael.
You pinched it.
This is ridiculous. Of course I haven't.
Don't give me that. You were going to bunk off to America
Harry,
with
I
it.
assure you, I've never seen it before.
Oh, aye.
They've been here all week. I honestly thought they were yours, Michael. Unless the kids...
The kids?
Jess and Hattie were playing with mixed children.
Oh, so your kids have been in my house?
Well,
I'll give them a telling off, Harry. I'm really sorry about it, but the place has been upside down.
I go all the way to America and back, and I come home to this.
don't excite yourself, Harry.
You what?
Just, you're probably jet-lagged with your heart condition.
You mean it could affect my heart?
Well, yeah, it could, but I don't think it...
You better give me a medical, then.
Look, you'll have to go.
I came especially to see you. I got a taxi. I wanted to surprise you.
I don't care. Look, I'm here with Barry.
What's he doing here?
Look, it's not anything. He just wanted to surprise me.
Well, who invited him, Stace? I'm sick of this. Right. You stay out here, then.
You have got to get a grip on yourself. If you're not careful, it's all going to come out. Do you want that? Oh, for God's sake. Why do you keep forcing all this baby business? It's only making matters worse. Listen, you carry on treating Terry like this and you'll tell him about Danny.
Right, you got 2 minutes to get rid of him.
Can't do that.
Too right, you can. But not in Trace. Get rid, right?
Why do you hang around with him?
Look, you'll have to go.
Go.
It's embarrassing.
Why?
It just is. Look, Barry brought me, not you.
Can I see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Still, I know where you live now, don't I?
What?
Across the road at number 10.
Who told you that?
I looked it up in the phone book. Corkhill. Nicky said this party was across the road from yours.
You'll have to go.
See you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, just go away.
How many times do I have to say, Harry? I can't leave my guests to give you a medical.
It's your duty to hypocritical oath.
Maybe tomorrow, huh?
Yes, how about that?
What if I die in the night?
I don't think that's likely.
It'll be your fault if I do.
Sorry, that's spoken for.
Oh,
Will you witness that? He refused to give me a medical.
yes, I will. Look at that, eh? Give him a free week and he won't even give you any champagne. Oh, that reminds me, win the money. 6 weeks, £18.
You must be joking.
What do you mean? I've done them every week. You can ask Mick.
I will ask Mick, because I left the money with him before I left.
Well, it's the first I've heard. 18 quid.
Look, soft lad, you turn up in the morning and I'll think about it.
Oh, way.
Never mind, oh, eh? You just turn up or you'll whistle for your money.
I hope nothing does happen to Harry.
I shouldn't think it will.
Do you think we ought to go and look after our guests?
Oh, it's going well. They can look after themselves.
Champagne, a balmy night. Is there something you want to say?
That's for the future.
Is it?
What I want to say is about the past 10 months. I want to say thank you.
Is that it?
I'm serious. When I came here after Mei Lin, I didn't know what I was doing, where I was going, anything. You saved me from that. Now I have a future.
We have a future.
Oh, I'm looking forward to America. It's great. And I want to say thank you for us.
America.
You made me look right pillocky, lad.
Oh, don't be soft.
You came with me, remember?
Here we go again.
You just stay away from him, all right?
Take him.
I told you not to bring him down, didn't I?
Just take him.
I don't want you drinking anymore. He's going to be up half the night now.
What he wants is a little brother.
What?
Or a little sister. I'm just saying what Danny needs is a little playmate.
Oh, leave it out, Harry.
I'm telling you, it's a fact too. Don't cry as much. I mean, look at the state of the girl. You take my advice, son. Give it another baby.
Sue? Sue? Look, she's not usually like this. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Get her home.
Tell Michael we want to go with you.
Go on, get her home.
Sue? What's the matter? Why are you like this? Oh, Sue.
Next on Living, our travels range from France to New Zealand. Animal rescue after the break.
anything?
Yeah. Hattie, Jess, have you finished?
Don't think you ought to dust round a bit, do you?
Daddy, could we have a look at the tickets?
Are you sure you've packed everything?
I have.
What about this little one?
Yes.
The tickets are in the wallet over there, but don't lose them.
Isn't it true we go back in time, Michael? We can't do.
Well, we do sort of. New York's 5 hours behind us.
So you'll be very tired when you get there. It'll be daytime, but your body will think it's the middle of the night.
You should talk to Harry Cross about that.
Harry Cross?
Yes, so he's just come back from America. When it was the middle of the night for us, all he wanted to do was talk.
And that's why we were in bed when Grandad brought you back this morning. Right, come on, you two. Bags in the car.
Before you asked, the small one was rubbish.
Are you joking, are you?
12 lousy quid, that's all. How's Harry?
I don't know, he's still asleep.
Do you know we had to get a cab home from the airport?
Oh, I forgot all about that. He'll kill me. Look, can you mind the dog for a bit?
What?
Oh, come on, lad. I've got the pond and everything to explain. If he susses the dog out, he won't let me have the kids round again.
Yeah, but who's got the baby?
Well, yeah, I'll just stick him in the cab for a bit.
Oh, mate, I've just come home for me dinner.
Oh, look, just an hour to do, all right?
Oh, all right.
I've got to get cracking, get sorted.
Sue! Sue! What are you doing in bed? It's gone 2 o'clock. Hey, have you been in bed all day? Oh, God, you made a right show of me last night, and all you can do is stay in bed. What about the baby? Has your mum got him? Oh, jeez. Oh, God almighty. When was the last time you changed him? He's soaked. Come on, get up and get him dressed. I said get up. What are you doing here?
Well, I had enough of that last night.
I was only asking.
Got the afternoon off from work, so I thought I'd come and pick some of my stuff up. What are you doing, Al?
I've had work up to here. Thought I might take it out for a drink.
Oh, you keeping an eye on me?
No. Is everyone out then?
Looks like it.
Look, about last night. I'm sorry I kept on going on about that Liam kid.
And what about Lucy Collins?
What about her? It's nothing between me and her.
Yeah, does she think that?
I mean, look, she was probably drunk anyway. At least she was invited.
See you doing it again?
Well, you've got to admit he is weird, Trace.
I don't know, I think he just wants someone to talk to, and he's latched onto me.
I still think he's off his head.
Thanks very much.
Oh, you know what I mean? I mean, don't you think it's dead iffy the way he wants to follow you around all the time?
I got rid of him, didn't I? Which is more than I can say for you and her.
Will you stop going on about Lucy Collins, please?
Will you stop going on about Liam?
Did you say everybody's out?
Michael will be really pleased the house is in good hands.
Well, it couldn't be better, really, could it? Showing clients around my old house. At least I'll know what not to tell them.
You mean like the neighbours?
Front door key's and the back door key. There should be another one, but I don't know where it is.
Well, if you need them cut, I'll get another one done.
I could have sworn I saw it yesterday, but still.
Well, you won't go without saying goodbye, will you?
We won't.
No, of course not.
Hey, is this your idea of a joke? I've just found this in my bed.
I can explain it, honest.
What's going on around here?
It must have been our Leo. It was only a joke.
I've got a heart condition, you know.
I don't only mess. They aren't kids.
Yeah, it could have killed me.
Oh, I'm sorry, H. Look, how about a nice cup of tea, eh? Proper English tea.
I'm suffering from jet lag. And I can't put up with this any longer.
Look, you go and sit down and I'll bring it through for you, all right?
Look, I left it on the sheet, I left it on the list. No going in my bedroom. And what the hell's going on around here?
I thought I told you to get up. Come on, Jonathan's give you the day off to sort yourself out. What is it, eh? What is it?
You know,
Oh, another baby. We've got a baby. Isn't that enough? I mean, you can't cope with one. What is it, eh? I don't understand. Last time you just got pregnant. I mean, we didn't plan for it. So why don't you just relax and let it happen, eh? I mean, why get like this? I could have died of embarrassment last night at that do. It wasn't just drink, was it? So why don't you tell me, eh? Just tell me. I just want to try and help. Look, you want another baby. How is it going to happen when I'm up to me neck trying to pay the settle? I'm worrying about you. I've got to change the baby when you're supposed to be doing it. It's not going to happen, is it, eh? Sue. If you won't talk to me, how can I help? Do you hear me? Oh, I can't do everything.
I didn't have a fit if she saw this. It's a disgrace to her memory, this mess.
Sit down, ain't you getting overexcited? Come on.
Sit down? I've just travelled halfway around the world. I come back and my home's wrecked. You forget to pay the bills. You didn't even collect me at the airport. How can I sit down?
Come on, you're tired, you're jet-lagged. Come and have your tea, will you?
Should be in an intensive care unit.
Come on.
Hey! What's this? Another one? Who brought them in house? Those flaming kids of yours?
Oh, look, they haven't had a garden. They've never seen gnomes. They just treated them as dolls, that's all.
Right, well, go and get the other one. They're going outside.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, it's a lot colder than Vegas, and you'll catch a cold like that, H.
Go and get the other one. Look at the state of these.
Get overexcited, H.
Its head fell off.
Look, I'll buy a new one, no problem.
That's not the point. I've been collecting these for years. Some of them come from London. Here, put them in the bin.
Hey, look, it's only a dummy, it's all right. It's all right, H. Look, it got left in the cab, you see.
Oh, you're idiot.
Come on.
The shock could have killed me.
Come on, it's only for an hour or so. Anyway, it's only a little dog, you know.
Terry had to grovel to get him in the dark. Give it back to Mick.
He asked me.
Yeah, well, it's Harry's flaming dog. Let him look after it.
I can't, can I? Because Mick's going to end up in trouble with him.
I thought you were supposed to be looking after your missus anyway.
Oh, I might as well be out working the way I'm getting on with it at the moment.
Yeah, you want to tell us to pull ourselves together then, don't you?
Don't you think I've tried? Didn't your ma suffer from this postnatal depression thing after she had Claire?
Yeah, but that was right from the start, Terry, not after all this time.
But what was she like when it was happening?
I don't know, I wasn't there all the time.
Oh, come on, you must remember something.
I remember my fella wasn't too pleased because his shirts were never ironed.
Oh, come on, Barry.
Terry, she was just on a downer, that's all.
How, though?
Look, this isn't postnatal depression. Your Daniel's 10 months old.
Yeah, and you're not a doctor, so come on, tell us.
Well, I don't know. She just kind of withdrew. She went into herself.
That's what Sue's like. I don't seem to be able to get through to her. Was she crying and that?
Yeah. I remember one time I was in Birmingham working away. My fella must have been out late or something. Anyway, I got on the phone to her. She was just crying all the time. I kept on putting 10p's in, but she just wouldn't talk, Terry. Terry, get her to go to the doctors.
Oh, she won't talk to me, let alone anyone else.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
I've got enough hassle to cope with, haven't I? I don't know what to do, and I've got to go to work.
Well, it's up to you.
Maybe I should leave her alone for a bit. Hope she gets over it. What about this dog, then?
Oh, I tell you, I've told you.
Oh, come on, Barry.
Terry, I don't like dogs, all right?
Tea coming through, H.
It's oxygen I want. Some fresh air.
Sit down, H.
Me pond. What's happened to me pond? I bet it's them flaming kids of yours, is it?
No, I did it.
You what?
Well, I did it because it's dangerous. Oh, Gemma nearly drowned in there. She had to go to the hospital.
Is she all right?
Oh, give us a bit of a shock, like, but she's okay now.
Thank God for that.
I mean, it could easily have been your little Tim, you know.
But me fish, what about me fish?
Oh, come and sit down, H. The fish are all right.
Oh, me fish, me pond, Edna's ornaments.
Yeah.
Oh. By the way, where is Monty?
Oh, he's all right. He's
There's nothing happened to him?
No, he's with Terry.
Terry?
Yeah, well, we've been taking it in turns, you know, giving him walks, like, you know, when there's been on shifts.
Yeah, well, I want Monty. I wouldn't be surprised if he's been frightened to death by them flaming kids of yours. I wouldn't be surprised if he's run away.
Should I put these bags in your bedroom, H?
Leave them. You've done enough damage.
Hey, why are these in the States, did you?
No, I didn't. Your kids took them over to the Choi's. Which reminds me, I'll be seeing them kids of yours.
You sit tight, H, I'll get it.
There's no respect for other people's property.
All right, Tess. There's your dog.
Monty, give us him here. Hello, son. You're the only one I can trust round here, aren't you? A man's best friend. Oh, he bit me! Monty's bit me! Oh. My Monty's just bit me.
It wasn't much to ask, you know. You only had to look after the dog for an hour or so.
Terry, I've told you, I don't like dogs, and dogs don't like me, all right?
I'm providing you with a roof over your head.
Yeah, but for how long?
Hey, I've got enough problems without thinking about that.
All right, well, should have got him to mind a dog.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I said I've got enough problems.
Any offers for the house yet?
No one's been to see it yet. I suppose that's something.
I don't know why you ever got involved with him. Smart get. Tell you what you want to do is take him to court. He can't throw you out, not with a wife and a kid.
Oh, don't be daft. What chance do you think I stand? I've got no money. I wouldn't stand a chance against a solicitor.
Terry, he'd be too embarrassed, wouldn't he, to go to court?
Well, I wouldn't count on it with John.
What you want to do is call his bluff.
I used to think he was a mate, you know.
Well, you were wrong to...
Come on, son. Come on, come to Harry.
Why don't you try holding him, H?
You must be joking after him doing this to me.
Well, maybe he's forgotten your smell.
Well, he's had no exercise, that's for sure.
You what?
Are you blind? Look at him. He's overfed and not enough exercise. Look how fat he is.
It's funny you should say that, you know, because he has been eating a lot. But they do that, don't they, when they're missing the master?
All right,
Sid.
he's a little cracker.
Hey, you leave that dog alone.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Anyway, I'm glad to see you got him back, you know, after the,
You what?
I was just saying, glad to see that Mick got you back safe from America, H.
Yeah, well, he won't be able to con me over the window money anymore, will you? The pair of you. So just get on with it. And make sure you use clean water to swill them down, all right?
Hey, what about Monty, H? He needs you to play with him.
Look, I'm going over to Dr. Choi's, all right?
What for?
What do you think for? I'm going for a checkup. I need one after all this.
Hey, what happened to his snotty?
Monty bit him.
And hey, just one crack from you and you'll whistle for your window money, all right?
I'm sorry about getting knocked before. You can't blame me, can you? Shall I ring the doctor? Would it help if you got up? Say you did something.
Sorry.
I'm going next door, Mick. Mick? What do you want?
Fill me buckets up with fresh water, H. It's on the back step.
Yeah, well, see you make a good job of them.
Come on. Smell them. Nice, Harry. Nice, Harry. Come on here.
Come on, smell.
Oh! Me fish! Me best goldfish! Well, don't just stand there, fill them up! Look, just one more shock and those kids of yours are banned. Do you hear me? Banned!
Harry, Harry! Where's the other bucket?
Oh, aye. Doing a bunk, are we?
Oh, Harry, had an accident?
Never mind about that. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Me medical, you promised me one.
Oh, I know. Look, I've got a plane to catch in a couple of hours.
And we still have to go in and see Stephen yet.
And you look refreshed after a good sleep.
Refreshed? My own dog's just bit me. And that lodger of mine has given me enough shocks to kill a bloke half my age.
Come on then, Harry. Look, you'll need to get a tetanus injection when you've had a dog bite.
Will I?
Windows.
You only did them yesterday.
Oh, yeah, but this is for the new people, isn't it? And you don't want dirty windows making a show, you do, you?
Go on, then.
And seeing you going, you might as well pay me up front.
You better do them.
Like they were me own.
Alison?
Yeah?
Hiya. Hi. Look, I've just had a call from the office.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing here?
Why did you tell me lies?
What lies?
You said you lived on your own.
I do.
You're doing it again. I've been to the salon. I asked. This is your dad's place.
Yeah, well, I never said it wasn't.
We talked about it last night. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you made a show of me, that's why.
Weeks ago, you said you had your own place. Where is it?
I do live here.
I hate it when you tell me lies. We're friends. We shouldn't hide anything.
Look, Liam, I think we better get this sorted, and I think we better sort it now.
Can I sit down?
No, it's not going to take all day.
Look, are you sure you don't want me to come over and have a word with her?
No, it's all right. I don't think she's in the mood for talking. Look, I'm sorry about
Don't
you.
worry about it. If she's depressed, though, you should get a doctor.
You all had a medical, did you? Used to take half a day when I was on the railway.
Well, I actually haven't got all the facilities for a full checkup, Harry.
I hope you haven't made any mistakes. I can still sue you, even when you're in America.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Listen, word of warning for you, son. You won't get away with slapdash medicals over there, When I was over there was a dentist who got sued for $25 million for taking the wrong tooth out.
You'll be fine, Harry. Just keep the quiet life.
What, quiet life with him and those two little swines?
Well, looks like goodbye.
Yep.
Be sure.
Take care of yourself. Lots of luck in the back to the house and everything. Do you think you'll ever come back to Liverpool?
Well, Dad's here. You never know.
You stay over there. Best place. Best place for these kids as well.
It'd be nice to see you again. There's always holidays.
Yeah.
Well, you better be off. Come, in the car.
Come on, then.
Right.
Hey, I've got a standing invitation to go to Vegas any time. If you're off one afternoon, come over to Llama's for tea. Don't forget to send your number.
We'll do that, Harry. Bye.
Bye.
Daddy, the front door.
I'll get it.
Oh, this is stupid, this.
I don't like him.
Can't you see you're making him jealous?
I don't want to talk about him.
Well, we have to talk about him. He's my boyfriend and I've been going out with him for months.
Can we sit down and have a coffee or something?
I don't want to sit down. Anyway, my dad might be in a minute.
When?
I don't know, he's off today. He's in and out all the time. Look, Liam, I don't think we should see each other anymore.
I love you.
What?
I love you. I think you love me.
You don't even know me? This is stupid.
Look, I got you this. See what it says inside. To Tracy, I love you, Liam.
I can't take that.
Don't you like it?
It's not that. That doesn't mean you love me.
I do, Tracy, honest.
I can't take it.
It's for you. It's specially engraved. Won't you even try it on?
No.
It cost me a lot of money.
Look, I can't take it.
Please.
Look, you'll have to go. My dad will be in a minute. He'll go mad if he finds you.
I'm only giving you a present. Here, try it on.
Won't you be told?
You lied to me. You try it on, I'll forget about you ever lying to me, all right?
All right, just for a minute.
No, I should put it on.
nice job of decorating, don't you? Yeah, it's Chinese, isn't it? Anyway, come on, let me show you upstairs. Yeah, I'll show you the back bedroom first. Come through this way. The view in the woods is smashing, isn't it? That's one of the best points about living around here. It's so quiet, except for the birds in the woods. It's almost like being in the country. My eldest daughter used to have this room. Of course, it's a lot tidier than when she was here.
Look, please, Liam, this is ridiculous. You buy me things, take it.
I love you. I want to show you.
You don't love me. I've just got this stupid idea in your head.
It's not stupid. I think about you all the time. I don't want anyone else, Tracy. I just think about what it'd be like if we were married.
Liam, this is stupid. Stop it.
I want you, Tracy. I want to live with you and sleep with you.
Oh, go away. Get out.
We haven't even kissed each other yet. Let me kiss you and you'll see.
Get off me.
Kiss you.
Get off. Stop me, Liam.
Tracy!
Get off. Get off me.
Tracy, open the door!
Get off.
Don't let him in.
What's he doing here? Is this what you get up to when you leave work, eh?
He just wanted to give me this.
Right, get it and get out! If I see you around here again, I'll cripple you, do you hear?
Next, follow the treatment of a cat with liver disease at the ASPCA hospital in New York in Animal Rescue.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh, nice car.
Oh, I just hired it. I'm getting a new one. Home sweet home.
Be a bit full, won't it?
There'll be plenty of room.
Hope it works out anyway.
Why not?
It's John.
Is it today?
Is what today?
I should have told you he phoned.
Told me what?
He sold his flat and he's moving in.
Does that mean we're off the hook?
What?
He won't be selling this place, will he? Oh, why didn't you tell me?
Sorry, I just forgot.
Oh, this place is a tip. Come on, get up and get dressed, will you?
Stop fussing.
Barry!
John!
What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing.
Well, this is my house.
Oh, great.
Sorry about this. Put the CDs back. Thought you'd be pleased.
Barry's been staying.
Oh, sorry, mate.
So, how long are you going to stay here for, then?
Well, till I made enough money to finish buying Sarah out and find myself a new place.
Long time, then, eh?
Longer than you.
Dad? Dad?
Trace?
Oh, it's you.
Your lucky day, innit, love?
Yeah, I wouldn't quite put it like that.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I wanted to get some summer stuff. What are you doing here?
I'm just getting a few things for your dad, you know.
Pull the other one.
Oh, listen, the racing's on the telly this Saturday, and you know my set it's on the blink and that, like, you know.
How did you get in?
Yeah, but can't have too many spares, can you?
Does my dad know?
Yeah, sort of.
I hope it all spins anyway.
Oh, cheers. Why aren't you at work, anyway?
Oh, I didn't feel very well.
Oh, aye. Nothing too serious, I hope.
So do I.
Hey, Ted, have you seen me Liverpool mug? No, I haven't. Well, I'll tell you what, if you do find it, make sure that John doesn't get his mitts on it. I'm sorry about this, but Sue didn't tell me.
Look, I can't remember everything.
I don't know who he thinks he is. Just because he's got a few, Bob. Thinks he can do what he wants. Well, it is his house. Oh, yeah, don't we know it? Look, he mightn't be here that long. I wouldn't count on it, Ted.
The return of civilization.
I thought you had this brilliant flat.
Hey, I did. That's why I sold it so quickly.
Look, you know you're welcome to come around here any time you want.
Very well, you go.
Well, I've got me mates, haven't I? But have you got everything? No, but I can come back for the rest. This'll do for now.
Don't want to rush you.
Well, when you've got to go, you've got to go. Oh, look, I'm sorry about this. I'll see you for now.
Coffee, anyone?
Oh, all right, Buster.
All right, Jim.
Gone on your holidays or what?
Not exactly, no.
Hey, listen, you could do with taking our Tracy away, you know. She looks as if she could do with a bit of a break.
You haven't seen her, have you?
Yeah, she's in there. Won't get much out of her, though. She's got a right gob on her.
Just what I wanted to hear, Jim. Is there any more of this?
No.
We can't keep going on like this, you know.
Stop nagging.
Under the bed.
I can't be everywhere.
I'm not expecting you to. I can look after myself. Oh, it's growing whiskers. Still, I suppose they're better than beer cans.
You never brought beer into the house.
No, so we drank it down the pub.
No different to the rugby club.
At least we get the exercise.
Look, I don't mind looking after you.
You know, what I could really do with is you back at the office. Yeah. I don't mind making my own tea and toast, but I'm nowhere when it comes to being nice to the clients.
Well, anybody could do that.
Best secretary I ever had, your wife. Quite a girl.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I don't want to rush you. You get yourself better first.
I'll wash up.
Right, well, I'll go and tell Daniel his Uncle Jonathan's back.
Should have seen the way he just walked in. Thinks he can do what he likes.
Well, it's his house, I suppose.
Well, don't you start.
What do you mean?
We sound just like Terry. Terry be licking his flaming boots next.
Yeah, well, it can't be easy for Terry, can it? With that baby to look after.
Well, it's his own fault for tying himself down.
Not what you're thinking of, then.
No chance. Mind you, there's lots to be said for it. I think my days of kipping in the car are coming to an end.
And what are you going to do?
Well, that's where you might be able to help me out.
No! Get out whatever you. You want to be careful with that thing. You might hurt someone.
There are things we need to talk about.
Why? We get on all right, don't we?
It's not that.
I can wash my own socks, you know.
I should hope so.
Well, what is it then? It's got nothing to do with that Liam kid, has it?
Oh, will you stop going on about him?
Well, is it your half fella then? Because if it is, it's none of his business.
It's not that easy, is it?
Look, I'm not trying to rush you into anything. I'm not talking about living together.
Well, what are you talking about then, Barry? Because I've got one bedroom.
Well, yeah, sleeping together, but I mean not living together seriously, you know.
You don't want that?
Well, I don't want this. I mean, I wouldn't be asking you but for the fact that John's threw me out.
Oh, so you'd sooner be living at Terry's then?
I don't want to hassle you, that's all.
Look, Barry, there is something.
Look, I can pay my own way, you know. It's no problem.
Oh, all right.
I can.
Why not? As you said, it's not serious.
Great.
See that? Wide open. Anyone could have walked in.
Yeah, well, anyone did.
Oh, don't be like that, Sinbad.
Can't even get a bath in peace.
Listen, you want to be more careful. You're lucky it was only me.
Yeah, well, you've got no right to walk into other people's houses.
It's not your house, is it?
Yes, it is. Finders keepers.
Too right. Yeah, they haven't left much, have they?
Well, the other stuff's gone down to his dad's. This place is going to be let.
All right. Not too soon, I hope.
What's this for?
I'm going to wear it on my head. What do you think it's for?
Oh, I'm not having any of this.
Hey! That'll fetch a few bob.
You can put that back.
Oh, go away, Sin. You don't mean that.
It's not yours.
Well, since when has that had anything to do with anything?
This stuff belongs to Caroline.
Yeah, well, she won't know, will she?
But that's what the point is. I'm supposed to be looking after the place.
No problem. You can just say that somebody got in while you were out.
Give us it.
Hey, very nice, aren't it?
Give us it.
Oh, go away, will you? Behave. Listen, Sin. It's easy money, this, mate.
Yeah, but money's not everything, is it?
It is when you haven't got it.
Look, if you don't give me it, I'm going to get onto the busies.
Yeah, what? Yeah, if you wouldn't shop your old mate, would you?
I'd shop me mum if she's trying to whip stuff out of here.
Oh, wait, look, all right, I'll tell you what, then. I'll buy you a drink.
Give me that bag.
2 drinks.
The bag.
A bag of nuts.
Give us it.
Look, I'll tell you what, I'll go halves with you.
No chance.
Always, Sin. Oh.
Now move it, Jimmy.
You're supposed to be my old mate, aren't you?
You're not robbing Caroline's stuff.
She won't know. She's in London.
Hello, police.
Do you know something? I reckon you've had a brainstorm. Right. I'll give you something to show the police when they come.
Sort out, you vandal!
Vivian sends her love, by the way.
How is she?
As individual as ever.
Well, you'd have been in a mess without her.
Yes, I know. Matter of fact, I was wondering whether to ask her to join me.
Permanently?
Well, I need somebody to take Sarah's place, and the question is Vivian the right person?
Oh, you'd be a fool not to ask her.
No, it's not that easy, is it? She's inclined to go her own way, to say the least.
Well, that's why you should do it.
How do you mean?
Because you're opposites. You're steady and she tries things. You match. You'd steady her and she'd make things happen, see?
Yes. Yes, I do. Thanks, Sue.
What for?
Your usual good sense. Well, that looks all right there, doesn't it? Might as well all have the benefit while I'm here.
Do you know how long that might be?
Well, that depends on how the business goes. A well-run office is a great help. You don't get pregnant by concentrating, you know. You might do better if you had something else to think about.
I just want everything all right for Terry.
You really love him, don't you?
I thought you thought...
Well, I didn't always believe it. When I first knew about Daniel, and I knew you were still going to marry Terry, I thought perhaps you were looking for a way out. A meal ticket, but since then I've seen you both together.
I'm just so afraid that I'll lose him if he ever finds out.
Why should he? I won't tell him so.
I was just doing my job, you know, giving the windows a final polish, and I saw this bloke, you know, he was horrible.
You're a window cleaner, eh?
Yeah, the best, yeah.
In a suit?
Well, it's not my only one, like, I've got another one, but, well, the houses are lovely round here, you know, you don't want to make a show, do you?
So where exactly did you see this bloke?
Upstairs. I nearly fell off my ladder, you know.
OK, then. Description.
He was big, you know, twice as big as me, but I wasn't scared or nothing, like, I just banged on the window.
Very brave. Excuse me, sir. Right, then bring him in. You were saying?
Well, I just told him to stop, you know.
This great big fellow. And did he?
Well, yeah, he ran, but I couldn't catch him.
With your little legs.
Well, I was up my ladder, you know.
Did they do any damage?
Only the door.
What door?
It's not too bad. Now then, soft lad. Let's hear your tale again. This gentleman here is the key holder of this house.
All right, Mr. Choi, am I glad to see you?
Hello, Sinbad.
Hey, Trace, come away from that window, will you, love?
Someone's been on the rob, I think.
Yeah, well, it's nothing to do with us, is it?
Bet they'll come round asking questions. You didn't say anything, did you, when you went out before?
I never went out.
Of course you went out, I saw you. You haven't got anything to do with this, have you?
Well, of course I went out. I didn't mean I didn't. Only I didn't go there, did I? You know, not that way, down the other way to the betting shop.
Oh, yeah.
Stay where you are.
You've just told me to...
Yeah, well, you'll be able to tell us if they start coming across, won't you?
How long have you known this bloke?
Years.
12 months.
Well, it was when I was the entertainer at Jessica's party, wasn't it?
My granddaughter.
I saved her life once, didn't I, when she was left?
We'll have to see if anything's been taken.
Well, do you want any help? Because I know this place like the back of my hand. You know, you see a lot when you're cleaning the windows.
I bet.
Of course, what this place needs is a caretaker.
It's going to be let. It's in the hands of the estate agent.
And it will be let any day now, lovely place like this. Of course, you can't trust them round here, you know. Give them 5 minutes and they'll be right in.
Perhaps you'd accompany one of my men.
Of course, I wouldn't charge. I'd do it for love.
Charge for what?
Living in, you know. Resident security service.
I don't think so.
Well, I'd do it for Caroline and little Jess.
I've left him in his pram. You cuckoo?
Well, it's dinner time, isn't it?
But you haven't all week.
Could you remember to the doctor's later on?
For?
Well, Jonathan thought I should go. Well, they might give me something to help.
Well, that's what I've been trying to say.
Right, I'm off then. Time I got some work done.
Oh, this is nearly ready.
Oh, well, I've got to eat sometime.
Will you lay the table, Terry?
How have you done it?
Huh? Well, when I'm back at work, don't I?
I've been trying all sorts.
Well, it's easier for somebody who's not involved, isn't it?
I haven't been able to get a word out of her all week.
Well, try taking her mind off things. It's not good for her to think about babies all the time, is it?
You think I don't know that?
Well, looks like it'll be all right once we get this locked down.
I've walked them for miles, you know.
It's only beans on toast.
No, don't you worry. Novelty of expense account lunches soon wears off.
This is great.
Welcome back, John.
Looks like that's it, then.
Have they all gone, Trace?
Looks like it.
Did you count them, love?
Must have been a false alarm.
Yeah, it was. Hey, do you want one?
Oh, no, thanks.
Why, what's up with you? Aren't you well or something?
Not exactly. Oh, no! Jimmy, do you think you could make yourself scarce?
Don't behave with Trace. I'm having me dinner.
I know, yeah, but have it somewhere else. Have a picnic.
What is this, Trace?
Nothing.
There's something going on now. What is it?
How about you don't ask any questions and I won't tell my dad about your key?
I suppose if you put it that way. You don't know what you're missing, Trace.
What are you doing here?
You weren't at work.
Hey, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
No chance.
Is that your dad?
No, thank goodness. What are you doing here?
I brought you something.
Look, I think you better come in.
Been thinking about us, see? Working out what we could do.
We are not doing anything.
Wait till you've seen this.
Liam, you've got to stop coming round.
I want to take care of you. I want to take you away from all this. Give us a fresh start.
It's not that easy.
Don't worry, I'll look after you.
Hey, you. What are you playing at? You trying to frighten the life out of me, or what?
Hey, listen, mate, don't let anyone ever tell you that our busies aren't the best in the world.
Now I know you've lost your marbles.
He was a real gentleman, that sergeant. He thanked me for being public-spirited and said that he wished there was more people around here like me.
Did he? Well, he wants his head looking at then, doesn't he?
What? It's official now, you know.
What's that? That you're the divvy of all time?
That I am the caretaker of Caroline's house. Do you know what this is? This is a letter.
Get away.
Yeah, from Mr. Choi giving me permission to stay here as long as I like until the house is let. What about America, then? I mean, you always wanted to go there. New York, it's where it's all happening. Fifth Avenue, the Empire State's Building.
Can't just go, you know, they don't just let you in. You've got to have a job.
That's no problem. There's always shows on Broadway. I can dance, you know, I've had lessons. I know I want to be a straight actor, really, but I'm not proud.
I don't want to go to America, Liam. I've got friends here. I've got a job.
Don't worry about your job. You won't have to work. I'll keep us.
I don't want this, don't you see?
It's Barry, isn't it? It's him that's stopping you.
Well, yeah.
You're frightened of him.
I am not.
I know his sort. You shouldn't let him hurt you.
He has never laid a finger on me.
He hurt me.
Yeah, well, you should have stayed out of his way then, shouldn't you?
I was only trying to give you a present.
Well, you shouldn't be giving me presents.
It's nice giving people things. Why don't you like it?
I don't. You've got to have a reason.
I've got a reason. I want to make you happy.
Well, you've got to know them. I mean, you can't spend money on people you don't know.
I spend my money on you because I want you to be my girlfriend.
Liam, this doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. I don't want this, don't you see? Just leave it.
I don't like to see you upset.
Then stop doing this.
I want to take you away from this. What chances have we got here?
I can't go anywhere with you. I've got a boyfriend. Barry is my boyfriend.
Don't worry about Barry. I'll deal with him. He'll understand when I explain. He'll leave you alone when he realises that we really love each other. This is the life.
Oh, yeah. And what about this, then, eh?
Hey, I know how to do things, mate, when I get the chance.
Oh, yeah.
Saved me life, this has.
How do you mean, like?
Well, I got thrown out of my place, didn't I? They're doing them all up into luxury flats.
Yeah, well, they can't do that to you.
They can. I was renting it furnished, if you can call an owl bed and 2 chairs furnished. Arrowroot.
And it's available to let for a year if you want it, fully furnished. What are you two doing here?
Caretaking.
Having tea. Bourbon.
It's going to be all right having John back, isn't it?
You changed your tune.
He's taking the house off the market. He's going to phone the agent this afternoon.
What about Barry?
Oh, he'll be all right. He always lands on his feet.
John seems to have cheered you up anyway.
Well, he's right, you know. Moping's not the way to get pregnant. And perhaps now I'm feeling a bit better, we might get lucky.
There's no worry, is there?
If we get lucky this month, we'll have a baby by the spring. I've always fancied a spring baby.
Let's just stop worrying about it, eh?
Everything's going to be all right, you know. I'm sure.
So this was the living room. And upstairs you'll find 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. That's the bathroom just there, right at the top of the stairs.
Oh, thank you.
So if you'd like to go up, I'll follow you up in a moment. Well, you two just made a right show of me. I told them this place was empty.
Well, you should have told us you were coming, love.
I don't have to tell you anything. You've got no right to be here.
That's not what Mr. Choi says.
Oh, Sinbad, don't you try and con me.
Hang on. That's not a con, that. That's his permit.
Oh, I don't believe this.
You can phone him if you want.
How did you get round him?
He asked me.
Well, either Mr. Choi's going off his head or I am. How am I supposed to let this place with you two sitting round it?
Hang on, we're an asset, us. We make the place look homely, don't we?
And I thought Michael's dad had his head screwed on.
I'm keeping this place nice. You want to see that kitchen? It's spotless, he said so.
It's you being here that's the problem. People don't want strangers round the house.
All right, I won't be here.
All right, Sin.
No, you just let us know when you're coming round and I'll get out the way.
One day, Sinbad, I'll get my hands on you.
Ah, well, at least you're not paying him wages, are you?
And you can give over. You're just as bad.
All I need now is one of them plaques saying done Roman.
What if she does rent it out the way, Sin, huh? You'll have to shift them, won't you?
No chance.
Listen, she'll come down on you like a ton of bricks if you don't keep this place nice.
Well, I'm going to keep it nice, aren't I?
Yeah. And then she'll rent it, won't she, soft lad?
Over my carcass. I've got me ways, mate.
There, take them. It's not going to work.
You can't do this. I love you.
Well, I don't love you, all right? I don't love you.
You do. You must do. You came out with me.
I don't want this.
You talked to me. You did my hair.
Let's just leave it at that, eh?
You've got to love me. I haven't got anybody else.
Liam, love's not like this.
You make my life worth living.
But you don't even know me. You're just making it all up.
If you won't come away with me, I'll kill myself. I really will.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Give me a chance. Come away with me.
I can't.
I'll get it all sorted.
I wish you could. I tell you, I wish somebody could.
I will.
No, you can't. Nobody can. Only me. I've got to stay in and get myself sorted out. I can't go anywhere even if I wanted to. Do you understand? I'm pregnant.
For God's sake, be quiet.
What's going on here?
Nothing, H, honest.
Something is. What's that noise? Look, get out of my way, will you?
Look, H, there's something I should have told you.
That's my Monty, isn't it? What's happened to Monty? He hasn't been hurt, has he? Look, get out of my way, will you?
He got married.
Don't be soft, dogs, don't. Monty! What have they done to you?
See, you landed on your feet then. Me and Sue were wondering where you'd got to. Don't know about landing on my feet, sir. Well, what do you mean? I thought you were into Tracy. Well, I am into Tracy. I thought Tracy was into me as well. But she's not half in a funny mood. Oh, they get over it. They always do. Hey, guess what? Sue got up this morning and got Danny dressed. She wouldn't even let me sleep with her, you know. Said she was ill. I had to keep her on the couch. Well, don't rush her. She wouldn't even talk either. She wouldn't say anything. She was just watching the telly all night. See, Big Ed's got his feet back under the table, eh? Great. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but what else could I do? I hope he turns blue. Well, at least he isn't selling the house anymore. He said he'd do us a favour. See if Sue can find out what's up with Tracy.
Tracy Corkill?
Yeah?
Sergeant Harris. I wonder if I could ask you to come with me.
Oh, my heart, it won't stand this.
Well, look at it as good news. You got 4 instead of 1.
For what? That's never my Monty.
Well, it is sort of.
Monty was a little boy dog.
Yeah, I know.
Well, little boy dogs don't have pups, do they?
Well, they do in a way. Well, like I said, he got married. He loved that little dog, you know.
I want Monty. He was my best friend.
Oh, well, those are his children. And that's his widow.
Widow? What do you mean, widow? Are you telling me he's dead?
He died happy, H, honest.
What happened?
He fell in love, you see, and at his age, his art. Oh, well, look, he's left his children, and he'd want you, well, us, to look after them.
Should never have gone away. He wouldn't have needed a wife if I hadn't have left him.
Don't blame yourself, H. Monty wouldn't want that.
I'll never see him again.
Oh, think of the future. And think of what you can do for Monty. He knew you wouldn't let him down. You've got a family to look after now.
How did you find me?
We got your address off your work. Liam told us where that was.
Bet he did.
Said you were his girlfriend.
It's not true.
And that you were going to be married.
That was just his idea. I didn't encourage him or anything.
Bit of a funny bloke, was he?
Well, he seemed all right at first, just ordinary, and then he started imagining things like a fancied him and that, and I never.
Bit of a funny bloke.
I felt sorry for him.
I know.
I don't want anything horrible to happen to him. I want him to be all right.
Yeah, we're counting on you to get him down.
How am I going to do that?
He says he wants to talk to you. Says that's all he wants.
What am I supposed to say?
Doesn't really matter. Just calm him down. If we can get him back onto the roof, then we'll grab him.
Well, what if it doesn't work?
It will. Come on.
Oh, look at this. My old school reports.
No point in keeping them, I suppose.
I might need them for my autobiography. You know, the way people are always carping on about how they were bottom of the class.
You weren't bottom of the class. As a matter of fact, you were quite bright.
Just not very motivated. Could do better if she tried. They always say that. Probably do it by computer these days.
You will have to settle down sometime, Lucy.
What for?
Well, you need a house of your own one day.
Well, there's a big world out there, Dad.
I'm sure if you met the right man...
Why do you and Mum always think that a man is the answer to everything?
Well, we don't. I certainly don't. I used to think you'd take up some sort of career.
Yeah, could do better if she tried.
Well, that's true. You showed great promise when you were a little girl. I wonder if it's something we did.
Oh, don't start wallowing in guilt, for God's sake.
Why do you always have to snap, Lucy? I'm only trying to help. We tried our best as parents.
I know. Mum was great in France. I don't know what I would have done without her.
Didn't exactly show your gratitude, did you?
Well, I did when I was there. It's just when we got back here, things were different. Louise was here. Mum and I were very close in France. And then all of a sudden, it seemed as though she had another daughter.
Oh, we didn't exactly realize we'd...
Don't think I don't know what a disappointment I am to you.
I never said so.
Well, you don't have to, do you? I remember how you used to talk about me going to college.
Oh, we had hopes for you both.
Yeah, well, at least Gordon hasn't let you down. Quite the golden boy these days. Now he's becoming a businessman.
Well, Gordon hasn't exactly turned out as I expected.
Come on, I can see how happy you are. Giving him advice, introducing him to the bank manager.
I simply want him to do well.
You see, business just doesn't interest me, Dad. I don't know what I want. I just know it isn't this.
I can't, it's too high.
We won't let you near the edge. That's for these fellas. I'll be right behind you.
You sure?
Go on.
Liam? Liam, come down, it's dangerous.
It's brilliant. You can see for miles.
Now then, son, see sense.
No.
Don't be like this, Liam.
Stay back, both of you.
She's come to see you. What did you want to say to her?
I wanted to tell her she's a liar.
That's no way to talk.
She said she doesn't love me, and she does. You do, don't you?
Well, I know you love me.
Yeah, I do.
And I appreciate that.
Appreciate? What's appreciate?
Why don't you come down off there? We can talk properly.
Get rid of him.
Don't do this, Liam.
If you don't, I'll jump.
Talk to her, will you? I'll go, but talk to her. You'll be all right.
You only came because they brought you.
That's not true.
You're not bothered about me at all.
I am. I mean, what's this doing? Is this making it better, is it?
Got you here, didn't it?
Look, you can't talk like this.
Stay back.
Liam, it's cold and I'm frightened.
It's all right. It's like flying. Something I've always fancied, flying. Right up here. Everybody else down there. All the little people.
It's not very safe, is it?
I look down on them and laugh at them.
I don't know what to do.
Don't bother with them. If they come near, I'll jump.
Liam, please come down.
We could have been happy together. I know that. It's all I want to see.
What about your work? You've got a future.
No, I haven't. Not without you.
Well, you said about your modelling and that.
I made it all up. Thought that'd make you like me.
Well, that's not why people like people, Liam.
What is it then? What do I have to do to make you like me?
Was that Mum?
Yes.
Well, it's not like her to phone in the morning. Is everything all right?
She's a bit upset. Gerald's no better, and Mona's finding it difficult to cope.
Yeah, you see, the right man isn't necessarily the answer to life's problems.
Do you have to?
Don't you start.
I think I'll go up to Kendal at the weekend, see if I can do anything to help.
Paint a few skirting boards?
No, that won't be necessary. The decorators are already in. But I can be a sympathetic ear for your mother. Probably all she needs.
Well, if you need a hand with anything.
Thanks, Gordon.
Yes. See what I mean? The golden boy.
What was that all about?
Oh, don't be too hard on her, Gordon.
It takes two.
She's not finding life very easy at the moment.
She's caused nothing but trouble since she came back from France, Dad. Wish she'd never come.
Well, she has as much right to live here as you. As a matter of fact, I think she's a bit jealous.
Of me?
Well, you are beginning to sort yourself out in this wine business, aren't you?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Judith's coming round a bit later on to talk about some possibilities. Feasibility study, she calls it.
Judith's a very sensible woman.
She certainly is.
Wish I could say the same for Lucy.
I'm not doing it right. He doesn't believe what I'm saying.
You're doing great. You're a brave girl.
I don't feel it.
That's what being brave is, isn't it? Doing it when you feel frightened.
Oh, I don't know what I've done.
Listen, don't blame yourself.
It's like he thinks I'm the one that'll make his life all right.
All you've got to worry about at the moment is getting him down off there.
He used to come into the salon all the time. He seemed all right and he made me laugh.
I think you should go back out there.
He just seemed dead ordinary. He had a lot of big ideas. A lot of people do. How was I supposed to know?
Talk to him.
What'll happen to him?
We'll get him to a doctor as soon as he comes down. He won't bother you again.
I feel like I'm cheating him.
Hey, what you're doing is saving his life. I know we shouldn't have to ask you to do this.
It's the least I can do.
Ready then.
Oh, look at him. Isn't he lovely? The image of his dad.
You should have told me. Could have written.
I didn't want to upset you.
Where is he? Where's his grave?
Oh, don't talk like that, H.
Did you give him a decent burial?
Yeah, we did. We did, honest.
Who's we?
Well, me and Terry. You see, he did the digging, and I said a few nice words.
Flowers. Did you get him some flowers?
Oh, yeah, we got the flowers, and a nice little card.
What did it say on the card?
It said, to the best little dog in the world, from the best master in the world.
Oh, that was very nice.
Yeah, and true, H. Every word.
Let's have a look at him.
Just wanted to go to Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. All that sunshine.
And beaches. I'm a brilliant surfer.
I bet you are.
You would be too. I'd teach you.
Liam, you've got to come down.
Who says I've got to do anything?
No, I'm just saying, how can we go to Australia if you're out there?
You're lying to me, aren't you?
Of course I'm not.
How can you come away with me if you're pregnant? Oh, you're lying to me about that as well?
No,
I never should have trusted you.
I never asked for this, Liam.
Oh!
It's all my fault.
Don't blame yourself.
I thought he'd come down.
He was just stupid, that's all.
I don't say that. I could see him, you know. I could nearly touch him. When he'd have listened to me.
You did the best you could, Trace.
Didn't he let me see him?
No, don't do that.
He loved me, you know, in his own way.
You should never have encouraged him.
I know, yeah. Thanks for coming.
You mustn't blame yourself. She did everything she could.
Didn't work, though, did it?
She was very brave.
Anyway, look, I think I better get her home now, Sergeant.
Yeah, that's best, love. You need to look after yourself, especially with a baby coming.
What baby?
Oh, you need to say all sorts in a case like this.
What baby, Tracy?
I was going to tell you.
What, you mean me and you? Hey, we're gonna have a baby.
Oh, leave it, Barry.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Tess, but you know Josie messes me about.
That's no problem. I'll just fit in with whatever shift she wants.
It's brilliant.
That's great. Sue's up now, so she can look after Danny.
Wish I could see more of my kids.
Well, you seem to see a fair bit of them, don't you?
Yeah, it's just when Josie feels like it, though. She changes her mind more often than she changes her knickers.
So when are you going to get them, then?
Well, she's having them for half-term. I'll have them the weekend after that if I'm lucky.
So what are you going to do now Harry's back?
Oh, don't ask. He's come back worse than ever. Lana must have spoiled him rotten.
I've come to say thanks.
Oh, yeah?
About Monty. Mind you, it should never have happened.
Well, accidents do, don't they?
What accident?
You told me it was overexertion.
Yeah, well, it was in a manner of speaking.
What did I do?
Buried Monty.
Laid him to rest.
You said the prayer.
I thought it was you said the prayer and he did the digging.
Yeah, well, we did a bit of each, like, you know.
Hope it was reverent.
Oh, it was reverent.
Anyway, we've got the puppies now, haven't we? Would you like to come and see them?
Hiya.
Hi there.
All right.
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. I've had a busy morning.
Hello.
Oh, this is my sister.
Lucy. Well, hello. This is it. A list of all the restaurants in Merseyside.
Great, that'll do for starters.
Planning to be Mr. Big, are we? Well spotted.
No harm in hoping.
Hello, Judith.
Hello, Mr. Collins. How are you?
Oh, fine, fine.
Right, if we've got work to do, we'd better go upstairs, I think.
No need for that. I finished in the kitchen. You can have the table.
Thanks.
Suits me. Feels great throwing all this rubbish out and putting the past behind me. That's what we all should do.
Not easy.
He was a good picker, Monty. I must say that for him.
What?
Monty's wife.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's lovely.
Nothing will ever replace Monty. But at least I've got something to remember him by.
What the hell have you been telling him?
Just do as I say, will you?
As long as it's not any more praying.
Look, if it keeps an old man happy.
Look, changing shifts, looking after the kids, but this is going too far.
You'll be able to fetch that little lad of yours over to see them if you want to.
I think he'll be a bit too young, Harry.
Hey, you've got no problem there, age. Katie's got her eye on one already.
Yeah, but we don't want one. I mean, there's too much messing around. That's
up.
What's going on around here? What's this?
Hey, careful, H. Remember your heart.
It's a wonder my heart's still beating. What have you done with me car?
Nothing there. We just give it a looking over, you know.
Where? Look at these. Parking fines. From Dover.
I don't know why you want to come back here. What's wrong with the flat?
I just want a bit of peace.
You don't get no peace in here. It's not that clear.
I just need to be safe.
You'd be safe at the flat. We should be together.
I just want my own little room and my own things.
You want your half of you mean?
Well, what's wrong with that? You can come round.
Oh, yeah, and have him glaring at me all the time. He doesn't know either, does he?
About the baby? No, nobody knows.
Except after police force under the bill.
I didn't want that, all right? It just happened.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I should have been the first to know.
I needed time to get used to it. I mean, you don't think it's going to happen to you, do you?
No, but it has now, hasn't it? Come on, now. I'll get you inside.
No.
Well, what now?
Don't come in, I don't want that.
What is this, Trace?
I don't know. I don't know what I want.
You did what? You hired my car out just to any old body?
Well, not any old body. It was a friend of a friend.
A criminal?
Oh, hey, Harry.
A lawbreaker?
I'm sorry, H. I know we shouldn't have.
How much?
What?
How much did you charge and where's the money?
Well, not a lot. It was a favour.
I'll do you a favour. Get on that phone to a car hire firm.
You've got a car?
I don't want a car. I want to see how much they charge. You want to pay for this lot. And for the rental of the car. Whatever the going rate is.
Well, looks like there's plenty of scope for going into business on our own.
Well, it's not just contacts we need, it's money.
Well, we're not going to offer a very big range, are we? It's going to be quality rather than quantity.
We've still got to buy before we can sell. What are your assets?
Not a lot.
So we'd have to borrow. Not a lot's an overstatement.
This is business, Lucy.
Our business. How long have you known my brother?
Stay out of this, will you?
I'm only trying to help. Long enough. Because, you see, I've known him all my life. I know what he's like. I'm not a fool. How many different jobs have you had, Gordon?
Runs in the family, doesn't it?
See, he just can't stick at anything.
This is different.
And if you're hoping for more, forget it.
Shall we get on now?
Because there's just no chance. Whatever Mum thinks.
I think she's trying to tell you I'm gay.
As if I didn't know.
Oh, really? Mum thinks...
Well, you can forget what your mother thinks. I'm a grown-up and I know what I want. And this is business, strictly business. And I'll make sure I only go into business with a partner I can trust.
Oh, Nick? Yes? Fetch us a cloth in, will you?
Look, I told you not to pick it up.
That's the way he was looking at me.
The can't even open its eyes yet.
I know, but they want some loving care.
Yeah, it's what we all want.
Yeah, and that's what that Ralph's getting over in Vegas. That Lana, a real old-fashioned type she is, knows how to look after a man. You wouldn't think that in America, would you?
Oh, so that's where you got her from.
What?
Wanted to be weighted on hand and foot.
I would have thought you'd be glad to see me back.
Of course I am, H. Of course I am.
You don't wish to go back to Vegas, do you?
Why have you been thinking about it?
Well, like I said, a bit of tender loving care. You're all right, but I need a woman's touch.
So you're going back to Vegas?
Don't be stupid. I'm going to St. Helens.
Hasn't quite got the same ring to it, has it?
No, it hasn't. I'm going to stay with Kevin and Sally for a while. She makes lovely apple pie, Sally.
That's a great idea, that, H.
The only one snag is I've got responsibilities, haven't I? Who's going to look after these?
Oh, don't worry about them, H. I'm here.
No chance. You don't think I'd trust you with Monty's children, do you? After the way you looked after me car?
I'll do that.
I'm all right.
Oh, look, I want to do something to help.
I'm best doing something.
Stacey, I want to look after you.
You deserve looking after.
Yeah, you do. Look, I want to look after you and the baby.
Just leave me alone, will you?
Well, what can I do?
Nothing, just go away.
Why are you doing this?
I killed him, didn't I? If it wasn't for me, he'd be alive now.
Oh, don't be stupid. You did everything you could to try and save him. What are you doing now?
Funeral. I'll have to find out when it is. I've got to go.
Oh, wait.
Sorry about Lucy.
Don't worry. She's just jealous.
Of me?
Yes, why not? Stop selling yourself short all the time. You're all right.
Well said, Judith.
Well, you make me big-headed.
It takes some people longer to grow up than others.
We're only talking about setting up in business, Dad.
I know what I'm doing.
Yes, I always knew Gordon had management potential.
And a nose for a good vintage.
Oh, hi, Harry.
Is your dad in?
Yeah, sure, come in. Hello.
I've got a present for you.
What?
Well, I'm going to stay at Kevin's for a while. This is for little Tim. Only I'm fed up with this lot. No food now, it's an extra mouth to feed.
It wasn't like this at Lana's.
How do you mean?
Well, he got spoiled rotten in America.
So I thought you'd look after these.
What? Oh, no, Harry, I don't know about that.
Well, I'm only asking a neighbour a favour.
Yeah, well, I don't know what my own plans are.
Well, you're a well-known dog lover. Remember that little dog you had? What was it called?
Lucky.
Yeah, not very lucky, was he?
Well, you can have these instead. Mind you, you'll have to keep the kids away from them.
Oh, no, I don't think I can manage this, Harry. I'm going away for the weekend.
Oh, aren't they lovely?
Well, I can't trust him with them. He couldn't look after me car.
Oh, please, Mr. Collins.
Oh, go on, Dad.
How can you resist them, Paul?
Oh, all right, then. Bring them into the kitchen.
Good job there's still some nice neighbours about.
There's a lot to be said for not being trusted.
Well, they should keep your dad out of mischief for a while.
It's just as well you're not going into partnership with the whole family.
Well, I'm not, am I? I'm going into partnership with you. And I'm quite satisfied with that.
This is just stupid. You'd only upset yourself and he won't even know.
I'll know.
But what about the baby?
What about the baby? Will you leave the baby out of it?
Stacey, you're not supposed to be upsetting yourself by going to funerals and stuff like that.
I think it's the least I could do for him.
Oh, what was he to you, like? You told me he was nothing to you.
He'd have wanted me to go.
Well, I don't want you to go.
Oh, well, it's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, yeah, it has. And if you're not going to think about me, we'll think about the baby.
What's the baby got to do with it? Why should I let a baby ruin my life?
Because it's important, Stacey.
I don't even know how it happened. You were supposed to be being so careful.
I was careful. We were careful. So how did it happen, eh?
I don't know.
Unless you weren't careful with him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he saw me yesterday. He saw me last night. You didn't tell me about the baby, but you told that no, Mark. How far did you go with him, eh, Stace?
trace. She's still asleep.
She's just worn out. She's on the loo at 5 o'clock this morning. She was up all the night before.
Well, shouldn't she take something?
No, not pills. She's dead against it.
Doctors, he could have given her something, couldn't he?
Well, apparently not. He's dead against it as well, for whatever reason.
I'll give it half an hour. It's 11:30 now.
Well, it never is. I told Bob I'd have Claire there before dinner.
Shouldn't make a fuss about what she wears so much, you know.
Well, I don't want Susan thinking I don't dress her properly.
You all right about that now?
Better than I was at Easter, anyway. The highlight of bank holiday, being nice to Susan. She'll be out there, I suppose, all radiant and blooming.
Here we go. I thought he'd show up today. He's either here or on the phone. He just won't leave her alone, will he?
He wants to see her, that's all.
But she's not that keen on seeing him.
You could at least tell her he's been phoning. You haven't been doing, have you?
Right.
No, I'll go.
I'll just tell him she's asleep, that's all.
I'll go. Can you give me a lift to Bob's?
I can't. Our Jimmy's got the car, and I don't want to leave Tracy.
All right. I'll ask Barry. I'm sorry, love. She's still asleep.
Well, can I come in then?
Later, maybe, when she's up.
Hey, Mum, this is stupid. When's she gonna come home?
She's taking a week off work. So let her stay here, eh?
I've got to see her, Mum.
Let her get over it first.
Well, you don't understand, Mum. I mean, she's got this cob on with me. I've just got to explain it to her, that's all. Look, it's dead important, man.
OK, look. Run me and Claire round to your dad's, and when we get back, I'll ask Billy to arrange it.
Arrange?
Claire's in the garden. Go and tell her we're leaving in 5 minutes. Go on. Mind your backs?
Hey, I said I'd bring those down.
Oh, yeah, when? I can hardly move upstairs.
Well, Sinbad's been away. I'll take them over now he's back.
I wonder what's in them.
Lucy, you're disturbing the mother.
No, you were so keen on dogs. Do you ever see that French boy, Pierre?
No. What is this?
I miss France. God knows what I'm doing here.
Some people might say you should go back.
Have Sheila and Claire gone?
Yeah, you feeling all right now, love?
I feel a bit stupid sleeping half the day.
Yeah, well, you need to, don't you?
Yeah. Saw some letters for me.
Barry called round, you know.
Was he all right?
They ask him yourself, he's calling back later. You don't have to see him if you don't want to.
I think I will. Got to talk.
But it might help you to sleep at night, you know, if you talk about it a bit more than that.
I go over and over it in my head. And there's some other worries as well, but I can tell you any time you're busy now.
Yeah, I think they should be thrown, you know, but Sheila said it's good for putting stuff in and everything.
Is that Claire's?
Yeah. But you can't imagine it, can you? You know, when kids are just born and that, how small they are. You know, when you were dead small, I thought I couldn't breathe on you, you'd break, you know.
Toughy me.
I'll make it a drink, eh? Can you bring the rest of the stuff in and that? Thanks,
I just want to borrow the dog. Dogs need walks. I'm doing you a favour.
No, she has to stay and look after the pups.
Well, she needs exercise, doesn't she? God, there's an awful smell in here. Mind you, it's probably the dog, because no one's taken her out.
She's trained, Lucy. She barks when she wants to go outside.
Where is she, anyway?
Just leave it, will you? Go to the park if you want to walk.
Yeah, but it might look better with a dog.
What are you on about?
Hey, one of her pups is missing.
Well, they can't walk yet.
Well, one's missing. I wonder if she's eaten one.
Tell you what I think. If the mother thinks that they're being disturbed, she moves them somewhere quieter. Milk.
All done? Oh, God, this is paper.
Well, that's all right. It makes it easier to clear away, doesn't it? Oh, all yours.
No fear. I'm off.
Have this effect on you, do I?
Yeah, sorry, Dad. See you later.
I hope so, Lucy. We need to talk.
Yippers.
Yep. Specially ordered by Sinbad.
He's living a life that I him, doesn't he?
There you go. There's the trace. Yeah, well, you said you were spending a lot of time in her room, didn't you?
Thanks, Jim. This is really it for this, you know. Listen, Bill.
When you're that age, it isn't a battle of fun seeing someone croak right in front of you, you know.
Like when we saw Frankie, you mean?
Yeah. It's no joke seeing your own brother knifed either.
Still with the kippers, eh?
Yeah, listen, Kathy sends her love to she. I'll see you later, mate.
Cheers, Jim.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Simba, but I told you the other day.
Yeah, but you never mentioned nothing about washing lines, did you?
Look, I've got clients coming round this house at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They won't want a view of your knickers, will they?
Yeah, but they might suspect something if they don't see a washing line, mightn't they?
Well, you just let me worry about that, eh?
Hey, Sinbad, give us a hand, will you?
Also, Sinbad, this is a house. It is not a warehouse.
Hey, this has got nothing to do with me. Has this got anything to do with me?
I don't imagine so. They're all addressed to Michael Troy. You weren't here to sign for them.
Ah, well, I was having a bit of a wild weekend, you see.
Could you put them in the greenhouse for me, please?
Hey, it must have been a wild weekend. I can't remember.
Sinbad, have I got your attention?
Yeah, what?
Look, I don't want my clients falling over your ladders. Above all, I don't want to see you here.
Well, it's all right. I'm not going to be here, am I? I've got plans for 2 o'clock.
Oh, no, what does that mean?
I've just got plans, that's all.
But I won't see you here.
Certainly not.
The clothes are in the flat as well. All the toilet things, you know.
It's useless, this.
Look, it's all right here now, Billy. But when our Claire comes back, it's going to be too noisy, right?
Oh, Tracy wanted to come all right. She's not locked up there, like I said.
Had some girl chase after me once, you know. She ended up going to a squat after I knocked her back. Heard on the grapevine that she died. She died from an overdose.
Been a bit of a lad, you, haven't you?
I know how she feels, that's all. I know how much she blames herself.
You, a bleeding heart.
Look, I'm going to look after her, Billy. I'm going to stand by her for as long as she needs me.
With your track record.
This is different.
Yeah, she's not a druggie, this one, is she? She's not some spoiled lardy dart's heart.
Don't be soft.
You're a spoiler, do you know that, Barry? You see things, you just want to spoil them.
Not this time. Got too much to lose.
Yeah, well, you better face it, lad. You could be losing our Tracy, because she'd sooner be here, right?
She's scared, that's all. Does blow your mind, doesn't it? I mean, it's such a big thing when you find out that you're pregnant. That's why it's different, Billy. Because it's my baby as well. And there's no way I'd want to spoil that for anybody.
You're winding me up now, aren't you, eh?
Do you think she would have got upset like that just because of that, Liam?
If this is true, I'll kill you.
All right, you'll kill me. Fine. But what are you going to tell your grandchild, Billy?
Oh, Jim, me boxes, you, will ya? You're taking up all the landing.
Look, that Chrissy Rogers once said that them boxes are supposed to go in the greenhouse.
They'll get damp out there, won't they?
Well, what's that to you?
They're mine.
No, they're not. They're Michael Choi's.
Correction. They're mine. I ordered them. Mail order using Michael Choi's name.
Yeah, and this address.
Yeah, well, so what? I'm going to flog them all, aren't I?
Well, what happens when all these firms turn around and say they want paying?
Oh, no problem. Choi's in Boston, isn't he? Not going to find him there, that's for sure.
Yeah, but Caroline's not so far away, and the Al fella's only on the doorstep.
All right, then. Well, I'll pay them when I start seeing a bit of a profit.
It's a fine line, this. I'm trying to put the tenants off, but I want to stay in well with Al Choi, otherwise he'll have me out of here.
Yeah, well, so how can my boxes get you into trouble, then?
Because they could.
All right, then take a cut. I'm generous, aren't I?
Yeah, but Chrissy said...
Never mind what Chrissy said. Look, they're better off in the house, aren't they? For a start, they'll put all those people off, won't they? Which is better than those kippers. Because, look, once you close the door, you keep the pong in, don't you?
Mind you, isn't cooking half an hour, won't he? And once they do, well, fairly off-putting, eh?
Nice one.
It's only me. Wanted to wake you up today.
Hmm.
Did your fella tell you what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been worried sick.
Why?
Why? Well, because you weren't too well, were you? I mean, you hear all kinds of stories about shock, about people losing babies because of shock.
And would you have been bothered?
You know would have been bothered.
No, come on, Barry, you didn't even believe it was yours.
I don't know why I said that.
Well, that's what you said.
But it was the way I found out. I was just jealous. Look, I'm sorry, I've been trying to get to see you all week. Just your old fella stopped me.
I know, yeah. He just wants to split us up. God, Barry, if he knew.
He does know. I told him earlier on.
You told him?
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Where is he now?
I don't know. He just got off. Couldn't handle it.
Are you surprised?
Well, I mean, if we'd have waited, if you'd have told him.
It wasn't up to you.
What, do you think you could have made it any better then?
I just would have.
Oh, no chance, because that baby's mine. You know what your old fella thinks about me? You know the way he talks to me.
So that's why you did it then? Just to hurt him on purpose?
Look, I'm standing there telling him that I love you, right? And he's just laughing at me.
Well, if this is love, Barry, you can keep it.
Look, your dad'll calm down soon.
It's not just me, Dad, there's Liam as well.
Well, you can't blame me for Liam.
I'd never have treated him like that. No, but you were so jealous. You carried on like a lunatic. I was scared to be nice to him.
Don't you make out you were scared of me.
I was, though, loads of times. Remember when you threw him out?
He could have raped you. He was off his head.
Well, at least he'd still be alive.
No, he wouldn't. You know it. Hey, when your dad comes back, and he's calmed down, and you've calmed down, it'll be all right. Look, I know you hate me for it now.
I hate myself. I hate being alive.
How can you hate when you're having a baby? Look, I'll wait with you till he gets back.
Just make it worse.
Look, well, just for a bit then.
Just go away.
Oh, this is great, this, isn't it? He's got the right to look after you, but I haven't.
Barry, you don't understand, do you? That's my father. I love him. And you've gone and crucified him. Just go away.
Excuse me, I was wondering about the garden. Well, if you wanted the front and back doing. Only, I noticed the back's been started. You cold? Yeah. Mind you, it feels a bit chilly in here to me. You know what, after being in my house and that, I've had the amazing heater on. Yeah. Do you like chocolate? Oh, yeah.
I suppose it's the way of the world, isn't it? People are happy, they're nice. Bob's happy, so he's being nice to Claire.
Oh, well, that's good. And if she's happy being there...
Oh, she is. She is. She loves it. It's me that minds. Maybe I baby her too much. Maybe it's because she's the youngest, I don't know.
Do you know, it's just the opposite with me. I expect our Katie to act grown up and...
Really?
Oh, what time is it?
About 2, I suppose.
They'll be my clients. I'm supposed to be showing them around there this afternoon.
Hey, find us somebody nice, will you? About 40, gentle, kind.
I thought you already had one.
Well, so have you, but the grass is always greener, eh?
She was on her own. She was a bit upset, so... it's all right if I go out the back. What time is it?
About 2.
Oh, right. See ya.
Sure.
Dad went out, then?
Yeah. Barry come round. We had a row. He would have stayed, but it was me.
Did you row about Liam?
Partly, yeah. Well, you know how bad he was. He was jealous. Very jealous. He was horrible.
Well, he's older than you, love, and I suppose seeing you with somebody your own age... I mean, don't get me wrong, not that the age difference bothers me, not the way it does your dad anyway. But, you know, now this has happened, I mean, maybe you should think of seeing a bit less of Barry, if you think he's being a bit possessive. Don't get upset, love. I mean, maybe you just need a bit of space. You're not tied to him, are you?
Well, I'm gonna have this baby. No, don't be angry with me.
Does Billy know? I mean, is that why he's not here?
Yeah, Barry told him.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I did it through the doctor, and when he found out the day before, and the next day, Liam, you know.
Oh, love.
And upstairs, of course, we have the bathroom and the 3 bedrooms. There's the bathroom. Should we start with the small room? Of course, it's very much a child's room at the moment, but you could always redecorate it, or you could have a baby. Well, you could use it as a box room. These boxes don't come with the house. But let's look in the back bedroom now, eh? Oh, it's all right, sir. Those boxes aren't put there to hide anything. I know there is rather a musty smell about the place, but the house certainly isn't damp. Well, it's not dry rot. I mean, we've got a house just over the place. I think it probably just needs a bit of fresh air, eh? Should we look at the garden now? As you can see, these houses are very well built. They're good, solid family homes. They're very warm.
Lucy, your mum and I had a good old think up in Kendal. Mona and Gerald can't really cope. They say they can, however...
What, another nursing home?
Oh, no. No, they have their own home, don't they? They're very happy in that house. But they can't really cope, not without support.
Which means Mum, her popping up and down all the time.
And this last year, they've had to call on her more and more.
And that leaves Dad on his own, you see?
All right, Gordon, I can manage.
You're going to move up there too? You're going to sell the house?
Yes, we'll sell the house and go and live in the lakes.
What, with them?
Well, it's a big place. We'll do a bit of conversion downstairs and make a sort of garden flat.
I'm sorry, but I think it's mad.
Mad? Retiring to a view of the hills, the mountains and the sea. I know we're leaving you without a base, but I've explained it to Gordon. There'll be some for you, something to set you up, a new home or new venture. And you're always welcome in Kendal. All right, I know we're moving the nest, but as fledglings, you're both...
Long in the beak.
Lucy?
Well, I'm sorry, it's just a bit ironic. I mean, I come home for the first time in ages, and now you're telling me there isn't going to be a home anymore.
Come on, Lucy, you chose to ignore the place for years.
Well, you just used it like a hotel.
Come, please. Lucy, I have to tell you, I've just had a very pleasant few days. Mona and Gerald may have their moans, they may have their cranky ways, but at least they're kind to each other.
So what are you saying, Dad, that your bickering children have driven you away?
Yes, it did upset your mother a bit. It was a factor, yes.
And as you can see, there's even a swing if you ever feel in the mood, or if you had children round. There are some children living on the close. Football, I'm afraid, the broken door. And like I say, the whole feeling of the garden is Chinese. If you'd like to have a last look around the house by yourselves, maybe a chance to have a talk and a think about it. I'll be about round here if you need to ask me any questions. If you go through the kitchen there.
I took the washing down.
I said I didn't want to see you. And the boxes should be in here, not you.
Well, I was thinking of jumping out of them like one of them kissograms.
Seriously, Sinbad, you step out of line one more time and I'm on the phone to Stephen Choi. Also, As soon as they've gone, you fumigate that house because the smell was indescribable.
Well, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd just pretend there was a load of bodies hiding under the stairs or something like that and then blame it on the triads.
Well, you just be careful it's not your body.
I know.
Where is she?
Upstairs in her room.
Well, that's good. I half thought he'd carry her off. His property and that kind of rubbish. What's all this?
Sinbad made them for Tracy.
Sinbad?
Yeah, well, Barry went.
She told Sinbad?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Well, that's great, isn't it? She tells the window cleaner.
Look, don't you think you ought to ask her first?
It's a sweet baby. Behave yourself.
Oh, look, don't do that. He made them for her. Look, Sinbad came round. She was on her own, upset, and he kept her company and made these. And destroy them. Claire might want them.
Oh, the doting father went, did he? Well, that's interesting, don't you think? He was declaring his undying love.
Tracy asked him to go. And if you slam the door like that, the milk will spill. And I think you ought to remember that she's only upstairs.
All right, I'll do it. You're getting very house-proud all of a sudden, aren't you?
I thought you weren't going to leave her on her own.
He was here, didn't I? I'd trust myself to be within 2 feet of him.
Where did he go?
I'll just walk round and round.
Thinking what?
Oh, you know, he's been with all sorts. Your fine stud of a son, that stuck-up Collins girl, the druggie.
Yes, I know.
Yes, all sorts. Other people's girlfriends, wives. How come he didn't knock any of them up, eh? How come he could be so careful with them, but when it comes to Tracy, when it comes to my little girl...
Oh.
Yes!
Hardly.
Compared to him, yes! He's 11 years older.
It takes 2.
You're saying he shouldn't know any better? A girl with a whole life in front of her. A girl with the world at her feet.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be like this. I wanted to tire myself, honest.
I don't blame you. Did I wake you up?
No.
I'll just clear up outside, yeah?
You just can't bear it being Barry. You just can't bear it.
God, Sheila, I know this is wrong, but I hope she loses it. I'd be glad if she did.
Heartbreaking and heart-wrenching stories of real-life animal rescue are presented next here on Living.